Hey, the interview that you're about to watch is a window into the life of a hormone health expert. As you're watching this, allow yourself to be inspired. Imagine if you were in her shoes, doing the things that she's doing and getting the hormone health wins that she is getting for her clients. It's allowed her to define her niche, branch out into a topic that was once a little confusing to her, and most importantly, it's allowed her to help women even more than she already does. Now, imagine for a moment that you had the mentorship, the training, the curriculum, and the community to get your clients these consistent hormone health wins. Do you want to get all that for free? Well, on August 29th, I'm pulling back the curtains on my hormone health certification that has enabled coaches just like you to help their clients get off birth control, reverse PCOS, heal gut issues, abolish cramps for good, abolish PMS and breast tenderness, and so much more. It's a completely free training experience and it's 3 days long, so we are going deep, but I'm gonna keep everything simplified for you. The sign-up link for this 3-day live event, Hormone Experts Rising, is right below this video. So go ahead and sign up and we will get into this interview. Hi, Tam.
Hello, Omega. How are you?
Excellent. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Fabulous. Well, I'm so excited to chat with you today about your experience in Cycle Coach Academy. I'd love to get an orientation of where you were when you started getting into hormone health.
Yeah, so the whole reason why I wanted to get into hormone health was because I had been, I've been a fitness coach for 4.5 years now. And prior to joining the Cycle Coach Academy, I had done several, fat loss phases, muscle building phases, macro tracking, that kind of thing, that kind of fitness coach. And at that time, when I was looking for more answers, I was going through another fat loss phase where absolutely no weight loss or fat loss was occurring. I was having terrible PMS symptoms. And I was just like, this isn't normal because I'm tracking my macros accurately. I'm a coach. I know how to do this. I'm not being, I'm not lying to myself or, the calorie deficit is being hit, but nothing was happening. And it was if I would go a little bit over in my calorie goal, I would gain a bunch of weight too. So it was this isn't normal. Coupled with the hormonal symptoms I was experiencing, like breast tenderness, trouble sleeping. And, I had little A cups, going down the stairs hurt, that should not happen. So yeah. So I was just this isn't normal. I need answers. So somehow I came across your page and I was like, okay, well, I need to learn more about hormones. So let's dive in.
Yeah. Okay. So you're in a fat loss phase and things weren't moving along as you anticipated. And in the past, did you have the same PMS symptoms or were they a little different this time?
I never really had PMS symptoms growing up at all, really. I've always had a very mild, easy period. And then, all of a sudden, I think this is also might have been correlated to the fact that I was plant-based for a while leading up to this. So I was consuming a lot more soy products and that can have an effect on estrogen levels. So I think that coupled with the fat loss phase and also just me not taking breaks from managing stress really well, whether it's physical stress or mental, emotional stress, things like that. I think it just all kind of coupled together.
Yeah, totally. And then tell us a little bit, bring us 6-8 months into your hormone health journey after joining the Cycle Coach Academy.
Yeah, so I went all in with the Cycle Coach Academy and everything that I learned. So all of the estrogen balancing basics and everything, I was very much I need to fix my body. So I did everything every day very consistently. And I balanced out my estrogen levels within 6 months, and I was feeling good at that point. I still, was not trying to do another deficit for a while
Mhm.
based off of like your recommendations, and also just like knowing that I needed a break from all of that.
Right.
But I was able to do another one later on successfully.
Awesome. Successfully after you had managed the estrogen dominance, huh?
Mhm.
So
Yep, absolutely.
yeah, so
So
cool.
cool.
Yeah, it's like hormones are such a huge part of it. And I really truly feel in my heart like not enough personal trainers are like looking at hormones. It's like I feel like there's a subcategory of like hormone health deniers out there, which is just so interesting to me. But you're living proof that when you balance your hormones, everything else can fall into place a lot easier.
Definitely. And those hormone health deniers really bother me because it's like they can say like, oh, like that's not a thing. Like as long as you're in a calorie deficit, everything will work. But until you've like lived it and seen it, it's like it is a thing. So, like stop gaslighting your clients and stop gaslighting other people who are experiencing it, because it's
Mm.
very much a thing.
Yeah, yeah, totally. What I like looking at it like is like they say the theys that are the hormone health deniers say that weight loss is a math equation, but really for our bodies, it's more like a chemistry equation. And it's a lot more complex than a lot of people give it credit towards. And like, do we want to be in calorie deficits all the time? I personally don't. But that's
Mhm.
um,
No, I agree. It's
yeah,
definitely not good to
yeah.
be in one all the time. And that's the thing that a lot of people also don't realize is if you're doing so many of those all the time, even if you take breaks from them, like I did, it can still like build up over time. And like the more every time you do a deficit, the harder it's gonna be for your body to continue to see the results, because that's just how our bodies work. So you
Mhm.
have to be more and more cognizant of the hormones as you go deeper into your fitness journey.
Yeah, that's so true. Tell us how this is translated to your personal training practice.
Yeah, so it completely changed everything, really. I've been, like now I've changed the way that I do like new clients. So right away we start focusing on hormones rather than waiting until things are off. So we really focus on, our hormone health, of course, and looking at PMS symptoms and implementing those natural lifestyle, whether it's nutrition, sleep, exercise, adjustments, or supplementation to help really improve everything as a whole. But it's really changed the focus, and it's also like changed my mindset as a coach and as a person on their fitness journey as well, to like really embrace rest a lot more and embrace the balance between rest and work in terms of like exercise and how hard we push ourselves. Because I used to just be like, all go, go, go all the time, like working out 5 days a week.
Mhm.
Only 2 rest days. Even if you're tired, you still got to go. Now it's like a lot more um, based off of how I feel and where I'm at in my cycle, and making considerations based off of that. And I thought that I would, if I was to live this way, that I would lose all my progress, but that was not the case.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Isn't that amazing? The more I relate it for me personally, I've had the same experience of like I used to be go, go, go working out 6 days a week and then doing cardio on the seventh day. And I thought that I would lose all my progress and I have more body dysmorphic tendencies then. And now I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life after having a baby, and I feel stronger than ever. And it's this deep trust that we have in our bodies at this point. And it's so beautiful to get to the point of peace in the body versus like, I have to be doing all these things.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Like I'm currently pregnant, which you know, but maybe the people watching this don't. But it's been a really impactful journey to trust and accept my body even more during this pregnancy.
Yeah.
And just because I think that things might be different if I had maybe like a tougher pregnancy or maybe a tougher time getting pregnant. But I think that all the work that I did on my hormones definitely helped improve my fertility levels as well. Like I was able to get pregnant on the first try, and that was amazing. And my pregnancy has been great. And so it's really helped me like be in more appreciate my body more and like trust my body more and know that like my body knows what to do. I just have to work with her. And so I'm definitely curious to see how my postpartum journey goes, but I really love that I've gained this new perspective and this new mindset because I feel like it's going to be really helpful for me postpartum as well.
Yeah, it will be for sure. And it's going to be helpful for your daughter too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I'm so excited for all the people that I know having daughters right now. It's a fun time. There's a few Cycle Coach Academy students who are pregnant right now with girls. So, girl tribe, so fun. So what type of hormone health wins have your clients been able to get as a result of working with you?
Oh my gosh, so many. I've had clients go from like, yeah, I mean, I've had clients go from like irregular periods to regulating their cycles. I've had clients go from estrogen dominant to no longer estrogen dominant. I've had clients be able to heal their adrenal dysfunction and balance their cortisol levels. I've had clients be able to get pregnant and be fertile. And I've had other clients be able to come off birth control and learn how to naturally implement like the natural fertility awareness method. So many wins. I could go on.
Yeah. Tell us, like, what has been like, have you had any experiences where, like your own, like weight loss is easier after balancing hormones and taking care of organ health and stuff like that?
Yeah, well, yes. So after I balanced my hormones, I did go through another fat loss phase, and I successfully was able to lose 9 pounds during that phase, during like I think it was like 14 weeks. Whereas the prior time it was 16 weeks and I only lost 3 pounds when I was estrogen dominant.
Oh, wow.
So big difference. And then after that, I did end up having some digestive issues. I had like bacterial overgrowth that I ended up having to deal with. This was around the time of my wedding as well. So there was a lot of stress going on, which can impact digestion, lots of stress and also just like emotional stress too. So that impacts where emotion is stored in the body is supposedly and like, yeah, exactly. So after that as well, I mean, I actually haven't tried any fat loss phases since healing my gut because I realized I had a moment of realization with my own journey that I was like, I've been pursuing fat loss or like physical results for over a decade. So I'm like, can we focus on something else? So I decided to fully take a break from pursuing fat loss. I still, did my exercise. I still ate healthy. I was eating intuitively. And then we decided to start trying to get pregnant. So hasn't been in the cards.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah. And isn't that liberating? And I also came to the same point of like, oh my God, I've been pursuing fat loss and trying to control my body for X amount of years. It's like, can we just focus on something else, like inner peace and happiness for a little while? And that in itself is transformative and is also like translates to, mental health, to gut health too. When we don't have, I'll speak from personal experience, the anxiety around food, that it also translates to better gut health too. So I don't know if your experience was at all like, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah. Well, Tam, anything else you'd like to share before we wrap?
I don't know. I feel like we covered so much. I think we covered everything.
Yeah, personal growth, client growth, all that stuff. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this, and also like being a part of other women's awakening to their hormones and body. It's so cool to see the ripple effect, and it's so gratifying for me.
I agree. Yeah, it's really life-changing when you learn about this stuff. So I'm forever grateful for it.
Yeah, me too. Okay, well, I'm going to stop the recording here. That's perfect. Do you feel inspired already? Tell me in the comments which part inspired you most. And what if this could be your ripple effect in your community? Imagine if you had my mentorship, my training, and the curriculum that I put together, and the community all around the world to support you in getting consistent hormone health wins for your clients. I don't have to tell you that it actually requires mentorship, education, and community to get those types of hormone health wins. And I am opening up the curtain and doing this free event. So if you want to be in her shoes and get the full method to get your clients these hormone health wins for free, click the link below this video and sign up for this free once-a-year event, Hormone Experts Rising, on August 29th. It's totally free, and it's exactly what you need to gain the confidence, the skills, and the framework to get all of those hormone health wins. I will see you there.